What's happening, guys? DDBur89 here, back with some more Dragon Ball Legends content. And today, as you've already clicked on the thumbnail, you already know what this is about. We're going to speculate what's going to happen on the UST 19 banner. So that's the Ultra Space Time 19 banner. So what we're going to do is look through the previous banners and what they've dropped, and then at the end we're going to come to a decision on what we think is going to drop. Now, by now, it should have already dropped. This banner should have already been out by now, going on how they normally drop it. Normally, when they've got about 6 or 7 days left on the old banner, the new one should have dropped. Now we do have maintenance that should be happening tonight, so it may drop tomorrow. It may drop tomorrow, so guys, keep a lookout for it, and hopefully the predictions are right. But my prediction will be they will be coming out on the, well, in February. I think it's going to come February because of all the stuff they've done over the Christmas period and the holiday period, and they probably haven't had enough time to actually do something. So, like I said, we're going to look through what they've got, what they've recently had, and then speculate to what they are going to actually drop. Now, like I did say, they should have dropped it by now, but they haven't, and it's all because of the Super Saiyan 4 banners, which they had in the V-Jump scan, and then 2 days later, it popped out. So, everything's been rolling a bit late and a bit weird with it, but like I said, we're going to check through what they had here. So what I'm using is legends.dbz.space, and unfortunately we can only go far back as Ultra Space Time number 4, so we can go from there backwards, because they did have Ultra Ticket Summons and they changed the name to Ultra Space Time, which pretty much blew everything out of the water, to be honest. So the first one was, let's go from the Ultra Space Time 4, which had the Red Cell, the Trunks, so that's a red Trunks. I believe it's the instant transmission, Goku, Pycon and Krillin on it. Then we got the Ultra Space Time 5, which introduced Goten and Trunks with Kami fused with Kami fused with Piccolo. Then it had 18, which was the second 18 we got, and then we had 16. Then after that, we got the introduction of Gotenks, Dobora, and Boo. So, and of course, you had the Trunks and Piccolo in the background. So this is where they started to whittle down, because they used to drop at least 4 or 5 characters. Well, sorry, 4 or 5, 3 to 4 characters, and then they started whittling it down to 3, and now to roughly 2. So we'll be lucky. Then we got the Ultra Space Time 6, where they pretty much done a... Oh, sorry, that was the Ultra Space Time 6, sorry. Ultra Space Time 7, which introduced Bardock, so that was the blue Bardock, the one of the original Holy Trinity. We had the Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Lord Chilled, with the Ginyu and Vegeta popping in as well. Then we got the Ultra Space Time 8, which introduced the Future Saga area. So we've gone through a few sagas. We've had the Bardock Saga, sorry. We've had the Fusion Saga. We've had just the Android slash a bit of the... sorry, not the Fusion Saga. It was the Boo Saga. Then we had the Kids slash the Android Saga. As well as going on to Ultra Space Time 4, which had the androids as well, which was the Cell Saga. So they pretty much mixed them up. So they do sort of go on a tide from it. Then we got the Future Saga, which had Future Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, which was from Super. So they sort of went way over their head. And then they had Mai, and of course they had the Gohan and Gotenks on it. But the 3 major ones that dropped then, which were new, was the Gohan, Mai and Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. That's Future Trunks. Then we go on to Future Ultra Space Time 9, which brought us the Universe 6 characters, Kaba, Khalifa and Kale. And then we had, of course, the Super Saiyan Vegeta, or Super Vegeta, and the Red Cell on it as well, which wasn't really a big introduction. Then we had the Ultra Space Time number 10, which had the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I believe that's the red one. Then we had Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Raged Vegeta, fused with Kami, Piccolo and Trunks. But the major 3 ones there, so like I said, they do start dropping it down to 3 characters, which were Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Raged Vegeta and Ultimate Gohan. Now we're getting on to Ultra Space Time number 11. So that introduced our GT characters, which was the, well, still OP Kid Goku, Super Saiyan Kid Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta GT and Hyper Metal Rildo. Still a good character, to be honest. And then we got on to our movie saga characters on the Ultra Space Time 12, which started whittling down to 2 characters a pop, which was, of course, Broly, which was the green Broly, and, of course, the Metal Chilled, or Metal Cooler, sorry, not Chilled, Metal Cooler. And that's how they started going. They started mixing up now, putting it from random. And then we're going to try and find Ultra Space Time 13, which had... Where is it? Ultra Space Time 13, which had another movie set characters, which was the movie 13, of course, and that had the transforming Vegeta. So this is when we started introducing transforming characters to the Ultra Space Time banners. It had Android 15 and Android 14 on it. Sorry, Android 13 and 14 on it. No, 15 and 14. Sorry, I'm losing my brain here. 15 and 14 was on it, and pretty much, yeah, that was the major thing of that. The transforming characters started popping in there. Then we are on what, 14 now. 14, we introduced more future characters, which was the transforming. Once again, they started introducing more transforming characters on the Ultra Space Time banners, and it went from transforming Gohan with, of course, the Goku Black, which I believe was the purple one, if I can remember correctly, but I don't remember, to be honest. And then we went back again onto the movie categories, which was the Goku Absorb Spirit Bomb and the fused Android 13. So not really much going on with those two there. That's 15. So we've got three more to go through. Number 16. Number 16 was, of course, the transforming Gohan to Super Saiyan 2. Still a great character, and full powered Bojack. Now, them two, once again, they went to 2, and they are still carrying a tradition of adding a transforming character. Then we got number 17, which had 2 transforming characters, which consist of Cooler and Frieza. So transforming Frieza to Golden Frieza and to final form Cooler. They were the ones who dropped on Ultra Space Time at 17. Now we're on to the last one now, the most recent one, which surprisingly was a transforming one, but they decided to go to another movie section again, and that introduced the Ultra Space Time 18, which had Bardock, so that's from Dragon Ball Super, and Taper. Now this came out when we got the Super Saiyan 4s, it came out when we got the new Goku Black with Rose, so they sort of dropped them at the wrong time, to be honest, because it pretty much put a dampen on them, and it made them seem less important, because we knew we had the Hour of Darkness Sparkins coming out with the, of course, LF Vegeta, and like I said, the Goku Black Rose. Now, what we're going to do now is we're just going to quickly talk about what we feel is going to happen. Now, I think it's going to come out in February. I feel that the characters that they're most likely going to focus on will be the female characters, so we may potentially get some new female characters. Now I'm hoping they have a transforming character. Now it could be Kale and it could be Khalifa, and I hope it is a Kale or Khalifa that transforms either into Berserk, so Kale going into Berserker mode, which would be a great little transformation. Imagine seeing that animated, and or maybe the fusion of them. We don't need any more Bulmas, we don't need any more Mais at the moment. We don't need any more of the Ribrian gang. So I potentially think it's going to be either the female team, because it's going to be near Valentine's Day and they're going to drop something like that. They may just drop a bogus character in it. Or potentially I feel they may drop another Goten and Trunks. Now, don't listen to me, hear me out, people. I feel they may drop another Goten and Trunks, because there is only roughly, I think, 2 of each of those characters, and everyone else has got maybe 3 variations of themselves. Now, Goten and Trunks, they could either make them once again a transforming character from base to Super Saiyan, or from base to fusion, which may be the new way to go about it, to introduce 2 characters merging into one. But that's probably that's a discussion for another video. But I potentially think it's either going to be a female banner transforming. Of course they're going to add a transforming character. They're going to go back to what they like. Transforming characters are all the rage. It is what it is, man. It makes it more exciting, makes you want to get the character even more, because they have 2 stages and 2 power levels, 2 of everything. Or I personally, I don't know why, but in the back of my brain I think it's a Goten and Trunks banner, and they're potentially going to bring them in, make them have a transforming, so they're going to go from base to Super Saiyan. Or it may even be a transforming Gotenks, so from base to Super Saiyan 3. So they could have 3 transformations, which would be immense as well. But guys, that is what I think. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you're not already following me on any of the social medias that are, of course, onto the side of the screen. Now it's been going through the whole video, so that's going to be there now. Make sure you are following me on all my social media networks outlets, which is Twitch, Twitter, and of course YouTube, so make sure you are hitting that sub button to make sure you are involved. Make sure you are dropping comments and dropping likes to the video so I know what sort of content you want. But guys, like, once again, let me know in the comments below what type of video, what type of banner do you think is going to be for the next Ultra Space Time 19. Maybe they might stop it. Maybe they might stop it, but I doubt it because it's such an easy money earner for them, for people to actually grind out and get these characters. I potentially, once again, think it's going to be one of two female characters in February, or a Goten and Trunks sort of. It could be future ones, but a Goten or Trunks banner may be the one that's on the horizon. But guys, that is it for me today. Thank you for watching. Like always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more in the future. And until next time, people, peace.